Exercise 4.3. Find the roots of the following quadratic equation if they exist by the method of completing the square. So we have the equation here. What's the first step? Divide all of them by 2 so that the coefficient of x square becomes 1. So x square minus 7 by 2x plus 3 by 2 is 0. Next, create a minus 2ab or plus 2ab. Since this is minus, we create minus 2ab. You put a 2, so remove the 2 by multiplying and dividing by 2. X is here, 7 by 2 is extra, plus 3 by 2 is 0. So x square minus 2 into x into 7 by 4. So 2ab, this is my b. So add and remove the b. B square. Right? Okay. So now all these together, a square minus 2ab plus b square will give a minus b the whole square. So x minus 7 by 4 the whole square minus 7 square 49 by 4 square 16 plus 3 by 2 is 0. X minus 7 by 4 the whole square minus 49 by 16. So here you have to take LCM, right? So plus LCM is 16 minus 49, multiply and divide with 8, so plus 24 is equal to 0. So x minus 7 by 4 the whole square plus, so minus 49 plus 24 is minus 25, so minus 25 by 16 is equal to 0. Send it that side. X minus 7 by 4 the whole square is equal to plus 25 by 16. X minus 7 by 4 is equal to root of 25 by 16, plus or minus. So x minus 7 by 4 is equal to plus or minus root 25 is 5, root 16 is 4. So this gives us two possible solutions. X minus 7 by 4 is equal to 5 by 4 and x minus 7 by 4 is equal to minus 5 by 4. So x is equal to 5 by 4 plus 7 by 4. X is equal to 12 by 4. X is equal to 3. Here x is equal to minus 5 by 4 plus 7 by 4. X is equal to 2 by 4. X is equal to 1 by 2. So your solution is x equals 3 and 1 by 2. Second question, 2x square plus x minus 4. So divide everyone by 2. 1s are 2s are. So this becomes x square. You want a plus 2 ab. So 2a, you put the 2, so remove the 2. Who is the extra person here? 1 by 2. So this 1 by 2 stays as is. Minus 2, keep it out. So this becomes x square plus 2 into x into 1 by 4. So this is your 1 by 4. So b plus b square minus b square. Minus 2 equals 0. A square plus 2ab plus b square, a plus b the whole square. You have completed the square now. Minus 1 by 16 minus 2 is 0. X plus 1 by 4 the whole square minus, okay, plus LCM is 16 minus 1, multiply and divide with 16. So this becomes 32. Yes. X plus 1 by 4 the whole square plus minus 1 minus 32 minus 33. So minus 33 by 16 is 0. X plus 1 by 4 the whole square is equal to 33 by 16. Send the square root that side. X plus 1 by 4 is equal to plus or minus root of 33 by 16. X plus 1 by 4 is equal to plus or minus root 33, root 16 is 4. So this gives us two solutions. X plus 1 by 4 is root 33 by 4 and x plus 1 by 4 is minus root 33 by 4. Send this aside. X is equal to minus 1 by 4 plus root 33 by 4. X is equal to minus 1 plus root 33 by 4. Send this that side. X is equal to minus 1 by 4 minus root 33 by 4. X is equal to minus 1 minus root 33 by 4. Third question, 4x square plus 4 root 3x plus 3 is equal to 0. Divide everyone by 4, so it becomes x square. Divide this by 4, so root 3x plus 3 by 4 is equal to 0. X square is your a square. You have to create a 2ab. So 2, 1 by 2. X is there only, right? There's a root 3 here, so keep the root 3 as it is. Plus 3 by 4. So this becomes x square plus 2 into x into root 3 by 2. This is your 2ab. B is root 3 by 2. So add and multiply b square. Sorry, add and subtract b square. Keep the 3 by 4 as it is. So this together gives you what? A plus b the whole square. So x plus root 3 by 2 the whole square minus root 3 the whole square 3. 2 square 4 plus 3 by 4. Plus 3 by 4 minus 3 by 4 cancels. X plus root 3 by 2 square is 0. So this means what? X plus root 3 by 2 is 0 and x is equal to minus root 3 by 2. There is only one value. That means what are the solutions of x? X is minus root 3 by 2 and minus root 3 by 2. Every quadratic equation has two solutions, right? They are equal roots. We have already learned this. So they are equal roots. Minus root 3 by 2 and minus root 3 by 2. Those are both the solutions. Okay. So divide everyone by 2. 1s are 2s are. So x square plus 2 into, so you put the 2, so put the 1 by 2 out. 2 into x, who's here? 1 by 2. Keep that also. Plus 2 is equal to 0. X square plus 2 into x into 1 by 4. This is your 2ab. So b is 1 by 4. Put the b square, remove the b square. Keep the extra 2. Grouping this, you will get a plus b the whole square. Minus 1 by 16 plus 2. X plus 1 by 4 the whole square plus minus 1 plus 32 by 16 is equal to 0. X plus 1 by 4 the whole square plus 31 by 16 is equal to 0. X plus 1 by 4 the whole square is equal to minus 31 by 16. Square of a number is positive and this is less than 0, and even if you send the square this side become root of minus 31 by 16, root of negative number imaginary. Therefore we can say, what can we say about this? Solutions of x do not exist. We go to question 2. Find the roots of the quadratic equation given in question 1. That means these questions itself, by applying the quadratic formula. So I have taken the first question and we will be solving that using quadratic formula now. So first check for b square minus 4ac as usual. So b square minus 4ac is equal to b square minus 7 the whole square minus 4. A is 2, c is 3. A, B, C. So minus 7 the whole square 49 minus 4 2s are 8. 8 3s are 24. 49 minus 24, 25. So we got the value of b square minus 4ac. It is greater than 0, hence roots exist. Now continue to solve for x. What is x? Minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. So x is equal to minus b. Minus of b is minus 7. So substituting that, plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac we got as 25. So this will go under the root, divided by 2 into a. What is a? You check in the question, a is 2. So what happens now? X is equal to minus 7, minus into minus plus. So this number becomes plus 7, plus or minus square root of 25. We all know it is 5, divided by 4. So this will give two possible solutions. X equals 7 plus 5 by 4 and x equals 7 minus 5 by 4. X is equal to 7 plus 5, 12. 12 by 4. x is equal to 3. X is equal to 7 minus 5, 2 by 4. Cancel with 2. This is nothing but 1 by 2. So x equals 3 and x equals 1 by 2 are the roots of the given quadratic equation. So moving to the next question, second sub question. Equation is given. First find b square minus 4ac. Be quick. B square minus 4ac. B is 1. 1 square minus 4. A is 2. C is minus 4. 1 square 1. Minus into minus plus. 4 twos are 8. 8 into 4. How much? 4 twos are 8. 8 into 4. 32. 1 plus 32 is 33. So now apply the formula. X is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Substituting, x is equal to minus b. What is the value of b here? 1. So minus 1 plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac, 33, divided by 2 into a. A is 2 itself. So what happens now? Minus 1 plus or minus root 33 by 2 twos are 4. This will give two possible solutions. X is equal to minus 1 plus root 33 by 4. X equal to minus 1 minus root 33 by 4. Can I simplify further? No, there is one non-root number and there is one root number, which is why you leave your solution as it is. Those two are the roots of the quadratic equation. Next question. 4x square plus 4 root 3x plus 3. This is the second question itself. So first find b square minus 4ac. B square 4 root 3 the whole square minus 4 into a is 4, c is 3. 4 root 3, how do we do? We know it by now. 4 root 3 into 4 root 3. 4 4s are 16. Root 3 into root 3, 3. How? Because root a into root a is a. 16 3s are 48. So this becomes 48 minus 4 4s are 16. 16 3s are 48. 48 minus 48, 0. Do the roots exist? Yes. If b square minus 4ac is greater than or equal to 0, roots will exist. If it is 0, the roots will exist and they are also equal. Let us check if it's equal. So x is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. So what happens now? X is equal to minus, what is the value of b? 4 root 3 plus or minus root 0. Why 0? B square minus 4ac is 0 divided by 2 into a. What was the value of a? 4. So this becomes, we have two solutions now. Before that, plus or minus root 0 is 0. 4 2s are 8. So we get two solutions now. X is equal to minus 4 root 3 by 8. This is plus 0. So plus 0 has no difference. How much? 4 1s are 4 2s are. So you can therefore say x is equal to minus root 3 by 2. Continuing over here, x is equal to minus 4 root 3. Take the negative sign now. Minus 0 by 8. Again minus 0, no difference. Minus 4 root 3 by 8. 4 1s are 4 2s are. X equals minus root 3 by 2. As you can see, in both the cases we got minus root 3 by 2. As you remember, when b square minus 4ac is 0, the roots are equal. We got equal roots. The answer is minus root 3 by 2 and minus root 3 by 2 are the roots of the given quadratic equation. Next question. 2x square plus x plus 4 is equal to 0. You have to find the roots using quadratic formula. First b square minus 4ac, b square, so 1 square minus 4 A is 2, C is 4. 1 minus 4 2s are 8. 8 4s are 32 is equal to minus 33. Minus 33. This is less than 0. Therefore, we can say since b square minus 4ac is less than 0, roots do not exist. Next question. Exercise 4.3, third one under that first sub question. X minus 1 by x is equal to 3. You have to find the roots of the following. So, taking the LCM, this is x minus 1 by x. There's nothing here, so I can say 1 is equal to 3. What will be the LCM of 1 and x? X itself. I want x over here. So, I am supposed to multiply and divide it with x. So, this becomes x square minus 1 is equal to 3. Send the x that side. X square minus 1 is equal to 3x. Bring the 3x this side. X square minus 3x minus 1 is equal to 0. Now, first we use b square minus 4ac to check if the root exists. B square minus 3 the whole square minus 4 into A is 1, C is minus 1, minus 3 the whole square 9, minus into minus plus, 4 ones are 4, 4 into 1 again 4, 9 plus 4 13. This is greater than 0, so the root exists. So we go ahead with using the formula x equals minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. X is equal to minus b. What is b? Minus 3. Plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac, we just found it to be 13, divided by 2 into a. A is 1 is equal to minus into minus plus 3 plus or minus root 13 by 2. This will give two answers. X equals 3 plus root 13 by 2 and x equals 3 minus root 13 by 2. So these are the roots of the quadratic equation. Okay, next question. In the third question, second part. 1 by x plus 4 minus 1 by x minus 7 is equal to 11 by 30. You have to find the values of x or the roots of the quadratic equation. First step, take LCM. LCM will be x plus 4 into x minus 7. As we learned in the previous videos, you want x plus 4 into x minus 7 here. So multiply and divide with x minus 7. 1 into x minus 7 minus 1 into x plus 4 is equal to 11 by 30. Now, open brackets, x minus 7 minus x minus 4 divided by, do it stepwise, first x will go with x square, x will go with minus 7, minus 7x. Next, 4 will go with x and 4 will go with minus 7. 4 into x plus 4x, 4 into minus 7, minus 28 is equal to 11 by 30. Continue solving further. As you can see, x and minus x cancels. Minus 7 minus 4 minus 11 divided by x square 7x plus 4x minus 7x plus 4x minus 3x minus 28 is equal to 11 by 30. 11 and 11 cancel Cancel means they don't vanish. This multiplication. If you have 3x is equal to 21, 3 ones are, 3 sevens are. So if these two cancel, 1 will be left. So minus 1 divided by x square minus 3x minus 28 is equal to 1 by 30. Cross multiply. Minus 30 is equal to 1 into this whole thing, x square minus 3x minus 28. So now what happens? Send the minus 30 that side. X square minus 3x minus 28. If minus 30 comes this side, it becomes plus 30 is equal to 0. X square minus 3x plus 2 is equal to 0. So now you've got x square minus 3x plus 2 is equal to 0. You can either use factorization or the formula technique. Anything is fine because nothing is mentioned in the question. We will continue to use the formula technique here. B square minus 4ac is equal to minus 3 the whole square minus 4. A is 1, C is 2. Minus 3 the whole square 9, 4 into 2 8, 9 minus 8 1. Applying the formula, x is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. X is equal to minus b. What is b? Minus 3. Minus of minus 3 plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac 1 divided by 2 into a. What is a? 1 is equal to minus into minus plus 3 plus or minus root of 1 is 1 divided by 2. This gets divided into two possible cases. X equals 3 plus 1 by 2. X equals 3 minus 1 by 2. X is equal to 3 plus 1, 4. 4 by 2, 2. 3 minus 1, 2. 2 by 2, 1. So the two roots of the given quadratic equation is 2 and 1. Exercise 4.3, fourth one. The sum of the reciprocals of Rahman's age 3 years ago and 5 years from now is 1 by 3. So confusing. One step at a time. This is Rahman. What is his present age? We don't know. So let us assume that is x. Let Rahman's present age be x. 3 years ago. 3 years ago. What will be Rahman's age? X minus 3. 5 years from now. That is plus 5 years. What will be Rahman's age? Now it is x. After 5 years, x plus 5. Now read the question. Sum of reciprocals of Rahman's age. They're not talking about this age and this age. They're talking about their reciprocals. So take their reciprocals. Sum, addition, is 1 by 3 equal to 1 by 3. Find his present age. Find the value of x. So now taking LCM, x minus 3 into x plus 5. This is the LCM. So here it will become 1 into x plus 5 plus 1 into x minus 3 is equal to 1 by 3. Open brackets. X plus 5 plus x minus 3 divided by, please take one thing at a time. First we go with x, x into x, x square, x into 5, 5x, minus 3 into x, minus 3x, minus 3 into 5, minus 15 is equal to 1 by 3. So now x plus x, 2x, 5 minus 3, plus 2 divided by x square 5x minus 3x plus 2x minus 15 is equal to 1 by 3. Cross multiply, 3 will go here, 1 will go the whole thing there. So 3 into 2x plus 2 is equal to 1 into x square plus 2x minus 15. Now normal multiplication, 3 into 2x, 6x, 3 into 2, 6 is equal to 1 into anything is that itself, x square plus 2x minus 15. You can either bring everything this side or take these things this side. I want to keep my x square term positive, which is why I will keep it there itself. I will shift 6x plus 6 that side. So x square is there only, plus 2x minus 15 is there only. Shift 6x that side, it will become minus 6x. Shift plus 6 that side, it will become minus 6 is equal to 0. Moving forward, x square 2x minus 6x minus 4x plus minus 15 minus 6 minus 15 minus 6 minus 21 equals 0. You can go for formula method or you can also go for factorization method. What is the product? 1 into minus 21. Product is minus 21. Sum minus 4. Factorization is always easy if you know how to split the middle term. If you are not able to find the correct split, please go for the formula technique. You have to find two numbers whose sum is 4 and product is minus 21. As soon as I say 21, what into what is 21? 1 into 21, 7 into 3, 1 into 21, 1 and 21 will never give you 4. 7 and 3, will it give 4? Yes, possible. But I want minus 4. How do I get minus 4? Minus 7 plus 3, minus 4. Also minus 7 into 3 is minus 21. Therefore, you can say the split of the terms are minus 7 and 3. So what do we do here? X square minus 4x is written as minus 7x plus 3x minus 21 is equal to 0. From the first two terms, take whatever you can as common. X is common, x minus 7 will be there. Yes, the same term has to repeat over here. So, what will be the filler term here? Plus 3. 3 into x, 3x. 3 into minus 7, minus 21, which is correct, is equal to 0. Now take x minus 7 common, x plus 3 is remaining, is equal to 0. You get two solutions, x minus 7 is equal to 0, x plus 3 is equal to 0, x equals 7, x equals minus 3. Can age be negative? Can you be minus 5 years old, minus 3 years old? No, which is why you have to reject this. What is the final answer? X equals 7. Write down the conclusion statement. Therefore, Rahman's present age is 7 years. Okay. Exercise 4.3, question 5. In a class test, the sum of Shefali's marks in mathematics and English is 30. Do you remember when we spoke about sum, what example we took? You and your friend together have 10 chocolates. You have 3 chocolates. How many chocolates does your friend have? 7. How did you get that? 10 minus 3. Similarly, together Shefali's marks is 30. If her math marks is X, what will be her English marks? Can I say 30 minus X? Just like that. Therefore, all of you write down the first statement. Let Shefali's math marks be X and English marks be 30 minus X. That will be the first statement. Next, had she got 2 marks more in mathematics? Now she's getting 2 marks more in mathematics. So it's becoming x plus 2. And 3 marks less in English. 30 minus x is what she got. 3 marks less, minus 3. 30 minus 3, 27, minus x. Okay. The product of their marks would have been 210. So this product and this product is 210. So you can say x plus 2 into 27 minus x is 210. So now normal multiplication, you all know how to do it. Be quick. X into 27, 27x. X into minus x square. 2 into 27, 54. 2 into minus x minus 2x is equal to 210. Minus x square. 27x minus 2x plus 25x plus 54 is equal to 210. Bring the 210 this side. Minus x square plus 25x plus 54 minus 210 is 0. 54 minus 210. How do we do that? Bigger number minus smaller number. 210 minus 54. 1s are, 10s are, 10s are. 10 minus 4, 6. 10 minus 5, 5. 156. So you can say minus x square plus 25x minus 156 is 0. You can continue to solve further as it is, but we know it is a good practice to keep the first x square term positive. So we will multiply the whole equation with minus 1. So what happens now? You get minus 1 into minus x square plus x square minus 25x plus 156 is 0. Now you can either go for the formula technique or factorization. We'll try factorization. If we cannot split, we'll go for formula. Middle term, okay, product first. 1 into 156, 156. Sum term, minus 25. So we'll take 156 and we'll start splitting. If we reach 25, that's the answer. 1 and 156 will never give 25 if you add, subtract or do anything. Next, from the 156 take 2. So if I take 2 here, what is remaining? 78. Next, 2 and 78, will it give 25? No. From 78, take another 2. So this will be 4, this will be 39. 4 and 39, does it give 25? 4 plus 39, 43. 4 minus 39 minus 4 minus 39. That is going to be minus 35. Still not giving minus 25. Take the next prime factor. 2 is over. Next prime factor is 3. From 39, take 3 and put it here. So 4 3s are 12, 13. 12 and 13. Does it give 25? Yes. 12 plus 13 is 25. So 12 plus 13, 25. But I want minus 25. So what do? I put minus 12 minus 13. I get minus 25. If I multiply minus 12 into minus 13, do I get plus 156? Yes, I do. So the split of the term is minus 12 minus 13. Start. X square minus 12x minus 13x plus 156 is 0. X into x minus 12. Here also there should be a x minus 12. So what should be the filler term? Minus 13. Take x minus 12 out. You are left with x minus 13 is equal to 0. So you'll get x minus 12 is equal to 0 as one option. And your other one is x minus 13 is equal to 0. When x minus 12 is 0, send the 12 that side. X equals 12 and here x equals 13. So you get two possible cases. 12 is also possible, 13 is also positive. Both are positive, both are possible. So now what will be the answer? Case 1. If Shefali's math marks is x equals 12, then what will be the English marks? 30 minus x, 30 minus 12. How much is 30 minus 12? 30 minus 10, 20, 20 minus 2, 18. Next, case 2. If Shefali's math marks is x equals 13, then her English marks will be 30 minus x, that is nothing but 30 minus 13, which is 17. So these are the two possible cases. Sixth question. The diagonal of a rectangular field is 60 meters more than the shorter side. So let's draw the rectangle first. This will be shorter side, this will be longer side. Diagonal is 60 meters more than shorter side. So can I take shorter side as x? Yes. Diagonal as x plus 60. No problem. If the longer side is 30 meters more than shorter side is x, longer side is 30 meters more than shorter side. Find the sides of the field. That means find the breadth, length, diagonal. If this is x, this is also x. This is 90 degree. Can I apply Pythagoras theorem to this triangle? Yes. So applying Pythagoras theorem there. First statement, write down, let the breadth be x meters. Next, diagonal be x plus 60 meters. The length be x plus 30 meters. Now applying Pythagoras theorem, what do we take? X square plus x plus 30 the whole square is equal to x plus 60 the whole square. So what did we take this as? Why did we get this? Pythagoras theorem. Please write it in full words. Now expand this. X square. How do we expand this? A plus b the whole square. We have learnt it in the previous videos. I will apply it directly here. X square plus 2 into x into 30 plus 30 square is equal to x square plus 2 into x into 60 plus 60 square. X square plus x square, 2x square. 2 into 30, 60. So 60x plus 30 square. 3 into 3, 9. So 30 into 30, 900 is equal to x square plus 2 into 60, 120. So 120x plus 60 square. 6 square, 36. 60 square, 3600. Next, bring all the terms aside. So you have 2x square plus 60x plus 900. X square comes this side, minus x square minus 120x minus 3600 is 0. Two x square minus x square, x square. 60x minus 120x minus 60x plus 900 minus 3600. Normal subtraction, 3600 minus 900. How much is that? 0, 0, 2, 16 minus 9. How much is 16 minus 9? 7, 0. You can do it directly. 2700. Bigger number sign, minus is equal to 0. You can either go for the splitting technique or you can also go for quadratic formula technique. Both of them are correct. So we'll try factorization. You can go for formula also. Product 1 into minus 2700 minus 2700. Sum is the middle term, minus 60. Don't worry about the zeros. First think of it like 27 and 6. What would you do for 27? What into what is 27? 9 into 3. So instead of 9 and 3, take 90, 30. You can also go for formula technique, but it's little lengthy. Factorization is easy. 90 and 30. Does 90 and 30 give you 60? Possible. But I want minus 60. Minus 90 plus 30. Multiply and see. Minus 90 into plus 30 is also minus 2700. Condition satisfied. Therefore, x square, splitting the middle term as minus 90x plus 30x minus 2700 is 0. From the first two terms, take whatever you can common. X is common. X minus 90 is left. X minus 90 has to come here also. What will be the filler number? Plus 30. Verify it. 30 into x, 30x. 30 into minus 90, minus 2700 is equal to 0. Take x minus 90 common. You are left with x plus 30 is equal to 0. So x minus 90 is equal to 0. X plus 30 is equal to 0 are the two possible solutions. X equals 90. X equals minus 30. Can breadth be negative? No. No measurement can be negative. So we reject this. Why do we reject it? Because side length, breadth, any measurement cannot be negative. So we get that x is 90. Therefore, what will be the conclusion? Breadth is equal to x equal to 90 meters. Next, diagonal is equal to x plus 60 is equal to 90 plus 60. That is equal to 150 meters. Next, length is equal to x plus 30. That is equal to 90 plus 30. That is equal to 120 meters. We found all the three sides. Exercise 4.3, 7th question. The difference of squares of two numbers is 180. If it was simply sum of two numbers or difference of two numbers, no problem. Like how we did the chocolate part, you have 3 chocolates, your friend will have 10 minus 3 chocolates. But here we're not talking about simple numbers. We're talking about the squares of the numbers. So, in such questions, it is okay to take two variables and later we will substitute and make it quadratic. Let us see how. So, let us first assume there are two numbers. Let the two numbers be x and y. The difference of the squares of the two numbers, so I am taking difference of not the number, of the squares of the numbers, it is 180. But please note, if I am saying y square minus x square is 180, y has to be greater than x, then only this is possible. So you can also write where y is greater than x. The square of the smaller number, who is the smaller number? Y or x? X. Square of the smaller number is means equal to 8 times multiplication. The larger number, who is the larger number? Y. So x square is equal to 8y. How do we solve this question now? Quadratic equation means only one variable. So you have to substitute. This is nothing but x square equals 8y. Let's call this equation 1. This as equation 2. So see here, y square minus x square. In the place of x square, can I put 8y? See, x square is here. I'm just taking 8y and putting it here. Minus 8y is equal to 180. So what happens next? Y square minus 8y, if 180 comes this side, minus 180 is equal to 0. We have our quadratic equation. We have to solve this now. You can go for factorization or you can go for quadratic formula as usual. I'll be using quadratic formula over here. B square minus 4ac. First I find b square minus 4ac, minus 8 the whole square, minus 4, a is 1, c is minus 180. Minus 8 the whole square, plus 64. Minus into minus, plus 4 into 180. 4 into 180 you can do it directly. If you don't know, normally multiply. 4 zeros are 0, 4 8s are 32, 4 1s are 4, 4 plus 3, 7. So that gives you 720 is equal to 64 plus 720. Add 64 to this, 4, 8, 7. So you get 784. It's greater than 0, roots exist. So now we're not talking about x, it is y here. So you should write the equation as y is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. So now we can continue solving this. Y is equal to minus b. What is b? Minus 8. Plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac is nothing but 784 divided by 2 into a. What is a? 1. Therefore, we can say y is equal to minus of minus 8 plus 8 plus or minus root 784. Go for prime factorization. 784, 2, 2 3s are 6, 1, 9, 2, 2 1s are, 2 9s are 18, 6 are 12, 2 9s are 18, 8s are 16, 2, keep going with the smallest prime factor, 2 4s are 8, there will be remainder 1 here, 2 9s are 7, 7, 7, 1. Group in pairs, 2 2, 2 2, 7 7. So what happens to root 784? Root 784 is root of, take the pairs, 2 square, 2 square, 7 square. If 2 square comes outside the root, it becomes 2. If 2 square comes outside the root, it becomes 2. 7 square comes outside the root, it becomes 7. Multiply, 2 2s are 4, 4 7s are 28. So 8 plus or minus 28 divided by 2 1s are 2. So this is 2. So this gives us two possible situations. What are the two possible situations? Y is equal to 8 plus 28 by 2 and y is equal to 8 minus 28 by 2. Y is equal to 8 plus 28, 36 by 2. Y is equal to 18. Y is equal to 8 minus 28 minus 20 by 2. Y is equal to minus 10. Now you have to see whether both are valid or should you reject one, like how we rejected it in previous questions. So now how do we decide what to reject? Go back and see equation 1 and 2. I will write it down here for reference. What was the equation 1? Y square minus x square was 180 and you got x square is equal to 8y. Please observe, if I take y is equal to minus 10, put y equals minus 10 here, minus 10 into 8 is equal to what? Minus 80. Can the square of a number be negative? Square of any number is always positive. This is not possible, which is why this gets rejected. Therefore, you have only one value of y, which is plus 18. So now let's proceed further. Y is equal to plus 18. So I have y is equal to plus 18. Continue now. Find the value of x. You can use either equation 1 or 2. X square is equal to 8y. Substitute. This is nothing but from equation 2. X square is equal to 8 into 18. X is equal to, whenever square goes outside, becomes plus or minus root of 8 into 18. One method is to multiply and then do prime factorization, or split it here only. Individually do prime factorization. 8 can be written as, what is 8? 2, 4, 2, 2, 2, 1. So 2 square into 2. into, what is 18? 2 9s are 3, 3, 3, 1. So I can write this as 2 into 3 square. These two combine and become one pair. Do you agree? Yes. So now what happens? X is equal to plus or minus root of 2 square, 2 square, 3 square. 2 square comes outside the root, it's 2. Another 2 square comes outside the root, it's 2. Another 3 square comes outside the root, it's 3. X is equal to plus or minus 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12. So you can have two cases, x equals plus 12 or x equals minus 12. So therefore, what are the two answers? Case 1, y is equal to 18, x equals plus 12. Case 2, y is equal to 18, x equals minus 12. So the two numbers can be 18 and 12 or 18 and minus 12. That should be your conclusion statement, and that's the answer.